crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadtoroota.com. Quick update, just announced Coinbase to speed up process for approving new coins, adds Doge CEO. Brian Armstrong said on the company's first quarter earnings call that Coinbase will be the first to list new coins. Does he look like an alien? He looks like a fake alien skull cap. Interesting. Anyway, Coinbase, known for being particularly choosy in the cryptocurrencies it lists, has decided to be a lot more inclusive, potentially bringing a flood of new revenue as a result. So here's the deal. They've already announced that they're going to add, or Theta was one of the coins that they were going to add. We don't know about Theta Fuel, but Theta was. If he's announcing a speed up now, I can't tell you how many people have been struggling with buying Theta because it hasn't been listed on U.S. exchanges. Why hasn't it been listed? I think we all know the reason. Because it'll be all of a sudden the number one most popular crypto, which it should be. Why? Because it has the best use case of any crypto by far, and no crypto could work unless Theta works. The broadband expansion project called Theta can fix the biggest problem in tech right now, which is the fastly depleting amount of broadband available. With all the improvements and planned IoT stuff, Internet of Things stuff, everything's going on the internet now. Everything's going on the internet. Videos are going to need 5, 10, 100 times more bandwidth. Everything is exploding, and the internet cannot keep up. Broadband cannot keep up. That's what Theta solved. They saw this problem years ago. They figured out a way to do it. They got 3 patents on it now. And it will be the number one cryptocurrency in all of the cryptocurrencies. And now it's at 21.22. I've been screaming about it since it's been 4 cents. I'm still screaming about it. It's under $10 right now. It's going to $100, $888 this year in my where is it? Theta price speculation graph. I won't tell you. That's for private road members. Right now it's at $9.41. If you're looking for a crypto to fly to the sky, Theta's your crypto. I can't stress it enough. I know it's gone up a lot, but there's a reason for that, and there's a reason it's going to go up a lot more. It's not just a cryptocurrency. It's a technology company that can change the way technology works. It is bigger than big. Bigger than Apple, bigger than Microsoft, bigger than all of them put together. Why? Because the internet will not work without Theta. And the powers that be behind the scenes know this, so they're not going to stop it. There's not going to be a regulator to come in. Well, they did an ICO anyway, but there's not going to be a regulator to come in and stop it. They know Theta has to be implemented all throughout the world. And when that does happen, and everybody has access to high-speed broadband, then we have a level playing field for all the lefties as well. Everybody has access to the same information. Then it gets down to the person and free will and back to our Constitution. But for now, broadband's disappearing. You're going to start to see that little circle go round and round and round and round when you try to download your favorite videos on Netflix. So, yes, when that's how big Theta is. One day people will understand that. They don't yet. If you've been watching the Road to Ruta for a while, you understand it. If you've read or watched the video on the Theta page at roadtoroota.com, the very first video, Theta Fuel valuation analysis, I go through why Theta is so important to humanity. Not just cryptos. Truthfully, the crypto part is a small part of it. Theta is absolutely 100% necessary for the world to move forward. Broadband expansion is the only way to do it. It's a software solution instead of sticking a 5G tower on your corner, on the corner of your street. 5G towers only transmit they're good for about 100 yards. That's it. We would have to have 5G everywhere. Nobody wants any 5G. With Theta, everybody within that 100 yards can share their broadband on their computer, on their current, well, some people have really old computers, but on their anything in the last 3-4 years, you'll have plenty of room to run your edge node and earn Theta fuel. Oh, by the way, what a great way to distribute a universal basic income, which we will probably need after the criminal lefties destroyed our economy. So, when this happens, when Coinbase adds Theta, let me read a little more. Currently, the company evaluates cryptocurrency based on security of digital assets and whether or not could potentially be deemed a security. Coins listings like those for Internet Computer ICP, the Graph GRT, Appleforth governance tokens have been the first time the exchanges has listed coins with no volume. Currently, there's a backlog of assets that the exchange needs to get to, and it's working on accelerating its entire coin listing process. That's big news. Why? Because we know they've already said Theta is in that category. Theta, by the way, everybody wants to get Theta. If you've gone, flipped over backwards, if you've gone to Caleb and Brown overseas to get your Theta, bravo to you, because you're getting in before the rest of the world gets in. The rest of at least the Western world. And when it hits Coinbase, it's going to hit Gemini, it's going to hit Kraken instantly. They're all waiting for the go-ahead, the green light from the powers that be. The powers that be know how big this is going to be. And yes, let's just throw in a little kicker of Tom Brady is going to be using the Theta blockchain for his company Autograph. Talk about visual explosion of awareness for Theta. I hope this is sinking in. Their roadmap, by the way, was very aggressive, and with the delay of Mainnet 3.0, now I don't know why. I think they were told to delay it, truthfully. I think we are coming into some economic chaos. They didn't want it coming out before. And so June we should be past the first round of chaos. And then all of a sudden, what a beautiful time for the cryptos to go crazy, for Theta to announce that, or Tom Brady to announce that Theta is going to be the blockchain for his Autograph company. So let's take a look at what they have said they're going to do by the end of the second quarter. We know 3.0 was delayed. Also delayed was one-click delegated staking within the Theta wallet, which I'll get to in 1 second. So they've made a lot of changes to the wallet. Sometimes the wallet's too slow. It doesn't show my coins, all this crazy stuff. They're making a lot of changes. They're working as hard as they can. But they gotta deliver by the end of the second quarter. And here's the things that they said they're going to deliver. The 3.0 launch with elite edge nodes and T-Fuel staking and burning. That is going to be huge for T-Fuel. Yes, you should have loaded up already on T-Fuel. Keep loading up. Keep running your Theta nodes and kicking out some more T-Fuel. If you have T-Fuel and you want to stake it on the what's it called, the pre-edge node, the staking, you can stake it basically. And the ratio is way out of whack. It's at 30-1. Jenny has it going 8-1, which is a good number. The golden ratio is like 6.5. That's a financial ratio. They're completely different coins and different reasons for them and different potentials for them. So keep that in mind when you look at that golden ratio. That's purely an economic payout type of ratio. But that's fine. I mean that's down at 6. And we're at 30. Does it remind you a little bit of silver and gold? My ultimate, what I'm going to manifest, silver goes first. Silver goes to $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000. I sell a little bit of my silver and I buy up as much Theta and Theta fuel as I can. Everybody try to manifest that. Ultimately, I don't want to carry tons and tons and tons of silver. Why don't I want to carry tons of silver? Because at some point it will be fairly valued. That's why I invested in it. It's not fairly valued today. I don't plan on keeping silver for the rest of my life. Not at all. I like buying undervalued assets and then selling them when they become fairly valued. That's why we're investing, right? to sell them or change it to another asset, or even better, buy things that the reason you got in was not just to have money. Maybe it's to have your freedom, which is great, but that takes selling some of these assets. So when silver goes to $1,000, I'm going to sell some and put it into an easier asset to hold. Hopefully Theta hadn't gone, into the thousands by then, but it might have. I think Theta might go to the thousands this year. Same with silver. I don't know where silver will stop. I don't know if either of them will stop. So, it's a good problem to have, right? We'll see. Anyway, things that they're doing in the second quarter also. Line DApp launches with Theta integration. Official Theta app release for Ledger and Trezor. I know everybody's waiting on that. Biggs, it's so hard. I outline how to use a Trezor, and Ledger is very similar, on the Theta page. I have a whole video on it. At Road to Root on the private road, I have a Theta page. You're not going to need this page very soon. When it comes on to Coinbase and everybody knows how to do it, and the Trezor becomes easier, I'll probably just delete this page on the Road to Root, because it'll no longer be needed. It'll be so easy to do. But right now it's not. That's why the value is so low, and they can keep the price down. See what I'm getting at? When knowledge is out there and easily accessible and everything's easy to do in cryptocurrencies, you're not going to need this extra tutelage. That's a good word. Tutelage. Anyway, just wanted to say, hey, looks like Coinbase is speeding things up, which means I would say before Mainnet 3.0, they're going to list Theta, which is like the next couple weeks. So hang on to your hats. It's getting exciting. Dogecoin, who knows what the plans are with that. Clearly, there's a plan for it. It's not just Elon Musk just saying it. There's a plan to do something with Doge. Probably maybe universal basic income also. I don't know. But when I invest in something, I want to know who's behind it. The guy who invented Doge said it's a joke. It's always been a joke. I don't know why it's going up so much. So, do what you will. Hey, all you Doge people, I would sell all my Doge. It just went up 20%. Sell it all and buy Theta. That's my advice. This is not financial advice. This is crypto advice. And because cryptos are not regulated, I can say whatever I want about cryptos. Chris Giancarlo told me cryptos are not regulated, but right before he slammed the price of Bitcoin down by using the Mt. Gox Bitcoin back in 2018. Completely criminal. This was the head of the CFTC. And now you know why this guy, Rustin Bennett, is such a criminal. They're all fucking criminals. Free markets. They're afraid of free markets. Why? Because it would destroy the U.S. economy. Yes, it would. And God, do we need it. We have a false economy built on false promises and false money. It has to be destroyed, or we will never move forward. We will lose all our freedoms. And we're seeing that happen right now. 99% of the stuff that goes on today is because of the market rigging operation that is being kept quiet. Not even quiet anymore. Everybody knows about it now. Every trade on every exchange, stock market, bond market, silver market, gold market, crypto market, is rigged. Mostly from the computer programs that Alan Greenspan wrote in the 1960s, and I've proven it time and time again. Now it's done by this guy named Vincent Viola and the banking cabal. Vincent Viola, the head of Virtu Financial, used to be EWT LLC. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to roadtoroot.com and do some research. Look up Vincent Viola. All right. That's what I got for you. Great days ahead for Theta. Again, I think Theta is moving to number 1 or number 2. Definitely above Ethereum, and Ethereum's number 2. So there you go. At some point, it'll blow by Bitcoin because Bitcoin has become pretty much useless now. But that's my take. This is Bix Weir, roadtoroot.com. Get your Theta today.